On Join or Die, history's most doomed presidential campaign. Now, these candidates we're talking about tonight, they listen to a tiny voice in their head that says, just because you lack all the qualifications to be president doesn't mean you can't be president. Gentlemen, we are looking at 6 presidential campaigns, and we're going to, before the first commercial break, we're going to eliminate 2 of them that we think aren't that bad. Let's have a look at them then. Who's the most boring one? Howard Dean, he just yelled and that was it. Did we keep Howard Dean? I don't know.
You know, I would see him walk, and I felt like he was all fanny.
Yeah.
There was something about, he had a...
Do it.
You know?
How'd you go, Howard Dean?
He looked like a letter S or something.
Howard Dean's gone. Gary Hart, I always liked. The sheer stupidity of that was just fantastic.
Oh, it's wonderful.
You know, catch me cheating while he was cheating. Yeah, I mean...
His big mistake wasn't having a mistress. It was having a mistress 4 years before Bill Clinton. If he just waited a little while, he would have been just fine.
Yeah. Gary Hart, you are out of here. Right. All right, these 2 are gone. Now, Al Gore's cap, was Al just boring? Is that why he didn't get to be president? Because, like, he's coming after Clinton. It's like being on the Ed Sullivan Show after the Beatles. Clinton was, like, you know, having sex. He got impeached, but he was still there. And, like, you know, he balanced the budget. And everyone was like, what? And he's like, yeah. And then he just dropped the mic and went, deal, bitches. And then Al has to step up. Now, let's get rid of Al Gore. He's boring. Come on, get out of here. Now, John McCain's an interesting one. You know, he's a war hero. He's got a spectacular war record. He's a dignified and clever politician. And yet, they made a cataclysmic error with the addition of Sarah Palin to that campaign.
Oh, my dear Lord, yes.
If you go back and look at the speech he gave where he announced her, he didn't know what he was getting into.
But did he think to maybe interview her? So when he said, what makes you think, you know, you'd know something about foreign policy even though you've never really been anywhere?
Yeah, where's
she
the
might have said,
process?
right, that's where you vet, where she goes, well, I can see Russia from where I am, so that makes me a...
Now, to be fair, you can see Russia from Alaska. This is true. On a clear day, you can see Russia from Alaska. I don't know why that makes a difference.
Not a bit.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think we've got to keep John because this is a man that could and should have been president and didn't become president because of the campaign.
See, I'd keep Romney because beating Barack Obama in 2008
wasn't possible.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right. Okay, John, you're out.
Wow.
And that leaves Dukakis and Mitt Romney.
When you look at Mitt Romney, you see the stern, disciplined man. He doesn't drink. I don't think he drinks coffee. You know what I mean?
Is he a Mormon?
Yes, he's a Mormon.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote that he will never win because he looks like your boss, and I think that's some truth.
Really interesting.
What was Dukakis's? Why was his doom?
I think it came down to one picture. Well, he was in the tank, and he was always accused of being soft in the military, and he looked like Groucho Marx. His eyebrows were just entirely too thick, his nose and the hat, and he just looked like a donut.
All right, look, the audience have voted, and I think for reasons of chronology more than anything else, chose... Yes, I'm spitting on your decision. They chose Mitt Romney as the most doomed presidential campaign. Hey YouTube fans, I'm Craig Ferguson from History's Join or Die. Give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment below. Also be sure to subscribe to History for more clips of the show. Subscribe or die.